What's up, people? In this video, we are going to take a look at Misfit and Nerdy. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, somebody told me to take a look at her. Yeah. I guess we're going to do that. I guess it's like a, what is this? Your Guide to Holistic Fitness. I'm switching to intuitive eating, what I eat on autoimmune paleo. So like, I don't know, do you guys, as like a, internet marketing, somebody with experience basically in digital marketing, you notice a trend in these like thumbnails, don't you? Or like the titles, like intuitive eating, what I eat in a day, like heal my gut, like these are all keywords, right? Like this is all, and okay, fine, these are topics people are searching for, I get it. Gymshark review, oh, she's a Gymshark girl, huh? Okay, what are her, I tried intermittent fasting for 2 weeks. God, I should do a video like that. These videos crush, huh? Fuck, man. I'm so sick of doing these I tried intermittent fasting videos, but I guess gotta give the people what they want. I tried fasting for 3 days. Oh God. All right. What I eat in a day, intermittent fasting with. I guess she's still doing it. How to fix your damaged metabolism. I kind of want to do this one because this is like a misconception that like metabolism can get damaged. Like, no, it can't. I guess we'll do this one. Alright, let's just watch this. Yeah, if you guys have any other videos or YouTubers you want me to take a look at, let me know. Leave me a comment. Yeah, here we go.
Hey guys, today's video is all about damaged metabolisms and how to fix them. I'm going to break this video down into 2 parts. The first being what exactly it means to have a damaged metabolism / adrenal fatigue / HPA axis dysfunction, whatever you want to call it. And the second being how to fix this problem. A lot of people think they have a damaged metabolism when in fact they really don't. And oftentimes these people think they're eating a lot less than they actually are because they're not tracking their calories. And it's so easy to underestimate how much you're eating when you're not tracking your calories. And these people tend to be like sucked into the yo-yo weight loss where you're on the wagon and back off the wagon and bouncing back and forth between extremes. And yes, this is going to make it difficult for you to lose weight, but it's not because your metabolism is damaged. Here's what a slow metabolism actually looks like. First thing is you're very active. You have a very active lifestyle or very active job where you're taking like 20,000 steps a day, or you're working out like 7 days a week for a long time. Second is your caloric intake is very low. You're eating like 1,200 calories, or you're eating below like 60% of what you should be for maintenance. And you really have to be tracking calories to determine this because, like I said, it's very easy to...
Oh, what a cutie. Oh my God. What a little cutie pie. Yeah. Okay, anyway. You can't, like... Alright, first of all, signs of a slow metabolism is that you have an active lifestyle. How is that a sign of a slow metabolism? Like, does that mean like I guess requirements to know if you have a slow metabolism? Like if you have these things, then you might have a slow metabolism, I think is what she means. But like having an active lifestyle is not a sign of a slow metabolism. And also, like, I mean, this is for women, obviously, this video is not for men. In my experience, women like vastly overestimate like how active they are. Like, you have kids, like you like cook dinner and fucking do laundry. Like, no offense to whatever, if that's your thing, but like that's not active. Sorry, you're not like you're not gonna run a faster like mile if you like cook dinner and like iron your husband's shirts. I'm sorry, but like it's just not like you pick your kids up from school, like okay, and extremely low caloric intake. Okay, so that, I guess, so the idea, oh God, this is just like, what am I even doing? If you have an active lifestyle, you're gonna burn more calories, period. That's number one. If you actually have an active lifestyle, which the people watching this probably don't. extremely low caloric intake. Okay, if you have a low caloric intake, if you're under eating, right? If you're like one of these girls who's like starving themselves because they think, you know, they're fat, maybe they are fat, and they're like, oh, like I want to eat below maintenance, you know, but I don't want to starve myself. So, you know, on other days I'm just gonna like eat a bunch of shitty food because I've been under eating for so long, and now I need to make up for my calories, even though I'm fucking fat. Oh man. Yeah, so if you have a low caloric intake, you're not doing yourself any favors. You are slowing your metabolism because your body is getting used to digesting less food at once. Okay, this is actually worse than eating no food, right? If you eat no food, then you will have a faster metabolism, okay? Because your body is not, your body's working on like burning all your stored fat, like doing all kinds of other shit that it would normally be, you know, that it has to kind of put on the back burner to like pay attention to your digestive system, okay? So let's just continue.
Underestimate how much you're eating if you're not carefully weighing and measuring and tracking. The third indicator is that you're overweight. And I don't mean like you have 5 pounds that you want to lose. I mean like you need to lose 35 plus pounds in order to be healthy. And the fourth symptom is that you have weight fluctuations that can be pretty dramatic. Like if you go on vacation for a week, you might gain 10 pounds, and that 10 pounds won't necessarily just be water weight like it is for most people. It might end up being a lot of fat because you increased your caloric intake drastically and you drastically decreased your exercise, and so your body's just like, oh, time to store all of the calories as fat. And you don't.
This is the dumbest fucking video I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, like I don't know why I'm getting so worked up, but like these things are not possible to have all at once, okay? Like this is not possible. Like what are you, like a magical person? Like the laws of physics don't apply to you? Like you have an active lifestyle, you're not eating anything, yet somehow you're overweight and your weight fluctuates? Like this is not possible. She's so cute though. I feel bad saying this, but like, who is this video for? You know what this is for? This is like a video for women who are fat, who want to hear that being fat is not their fault. That's like what this is. This is not like how to actually like do anything to like help yourself. She's hot, she's cute, she looks very fit to me, but like, what is this? Like, what are you even saying here? If you have an active lifestyle, you're in the gym 7 days a week and you're overweight and you're not eating anything, no, that doesn't work. I just did a video on, what's her name? Natasha Ocean or Oceani, whatever fucking shit is. That like, if you have an extremely active lifestyle and you're under eating, you are not going to be overweight. You're going to look like she did when she was a teenager, like a fucking skeleton. Okay, this is not. I guess what she means when she said like you need to count your calories. Like if you're not counting your calories, then it's easy to overestimate or underestimate what you're eating. That's true, because like I guess women just don't. They either don't know, or they like are really good at like mentally blocking out, or they just eat and think that like they deserve to or something. There's so much like mental gymnastics, I believe, that goes on like inside the female mind. And as far as like dramatic weight fluctuations, like what does that actually mean? Like you just let yourself go when you go on vacation. Like that's not, you know, you let your, like, okay, so she used the example of going on vacation. You go on vacation, right, with your husband, I'm assuming is kind of what this sounds like. You drink alcohol every night and you eat, like you obviously don't like put any boundaries on what you eat, and highly doubt you're actually exercising, because who really exercises on vacation? Not a lot of people. So you gain a ton of weight, okay, 10 pounds, let's say, and then when you go back to your normal life, you eat like you were eating on your normal life and exercise 7 days a week again, so you drop the weight. That means you have a slow metabolism or damaged metabolism? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Necessarily need to have 100% all 4 of these symptoms in order to like be classified as having a damaged metabolism, but generally this is how it presents, and it tends to be very common in physique competitors and marathon runners and people that are under a ton of stress and just like chugging coffee all day. Those are the kinds of people that tend to have a damaged metabolism. But here's the thing, there's really no such
Oh my God. Well, let's
as a damaged metabolism. Your metabolism is functioning just the way it's supposed to. You haven't broken it. You've just put it under extreme conditions and it's adapting to those conditions. It's just a survival mechanism. Your body is adapting to extremely low caloric intake, extremely high activity, and in lots of cases, lots of stress. It's your metabolism's job to adjust its speed to the conditions that it's in. So when you do have high activity and low caloric intake, your metabolism slows down to become more efficient with calories because it thinks that you're in a hunter-gatherer society where you're hunting and gathering all day, which is a lot of activity, but you're not getting a lot of food out of it. So it has to take each calorie and like stretch it out to its maximum function, i.e. make it more efficient so that you can eat fewer calories and still maintain your body weight. This is opposed to a inefficient metabolism where one calorie doesn't accomplish as much in your body, so you need to consume more calories in order to maintain your weight. So when your body adapts to these conditions, you end up no longer being in a caloric deficit. These low calories that you were eating to lose weight become your maintenance calories. This is where the idea of starvation mode comes from. And starvation mode in the common sense of the term is not technically a real thing, but the idea behind it is that you stop losing weight when you're eating super low calories because these low calories have become your maintenance calories. And if you eat any more above these super low calories, which is probably still super low calories, you gain weight. Okay, so now you're watching this video and you're like, Marissa, this...
Okay, like that, all right, I guess, you know, I see where she's going with this, right? I don't know why she like said all that other shit in the beginning. So that's like half true, what she said, right? If you are eating less, your body will get used to eating less, right? But if you take somebody and you put them through, let's say, extremely intense physical workouts and you feed them less than what they're supposed to eat, they're not going to like be fat, right? It's not like they're not going to like store more fat. They're going to be fucking skeletons, okay? So what actually might happen is they're going to be skeletons and they're just going to lose a lot of muscle, right? Because your body's going to be like, well, why should I like keep all this extra muscle? You're not feeding me enough. So like I'm going to break down more of the muscle, which will further slow your metabolism, but it'll also break down the fat. So like it's like half true. Anyway, let's just see what else she says.
This is me, like I'm eating 1,200 calories, I'm running 5 miles a day, and I need to lose 50 pounds in order to be healthy. What on earth do I do? First things first, you're going to have to be patient. It takes months to repair a damaged metabolism. Also, you will gain a little bit of weight back. It's unavoidable, and anyone who tells you otherwise is trying to sell you something. So that being said, here are the 8 steps to fix your metabolism, starting with the most important thing. Number 1, the biggest thing is to focus on resistance training, on building muscle and increasing strength. This is going to be what flips the signal in your body from telling it to be efficient with calories to telling it to be inefficient with calories. Because by lifting, you're sending a signal to your body that tells it it needs to build muscle because it thinks it needs it for survival. So it's going to use a bunch of calories to build that tissue up, and that takes a lot of calories. So that's going to make your body inefficient with calories. You're going to need to consume more in order to put on muscle. Number 2 is to slowly reduce your
Oh God.
Cardio is essentially the opposite of...
All right, I was going to take these one by one, but it takes months to fix a damaged metabolism. I mean, no, like wrong, sorry, incorrect, like red X. No, it doesn't. Like a couple days. Like if you actually like start training properly and eating properly, like 48 hours actually. Why? Because your body's very quick to adapt. You're not gonna like, I don't care, you could be fucking like skeleton lady, like, or fucking fat blob bowling ball, like it's not gonna take that long for your body to like realize that you've changed something, especially if you make like what sounds like needs to be a drastic change. It doesn't take fucking months, really. Like where are you basing that off of? You're just like making shit up? Focus on resisting training. That's true. That's correct. Like fuck. Like thank you. Finally, something like correct. But it's not like really fixing a damaged metabolism. The point is that when you do resistance training, you build muscle, and the more muscle you have, like the more lean body mass you have, the more calories you'll burn when you're just sitting around doing nothing. Right? That's like what I guess metabolism is. Okay. That's like when people think about it, right? Or that's, I guess, a main contributing factor to having a high metabolism is having a high amount of muscle mass. Obviously, not all of your calories burned or food ingested is going to go towards like having big muscles. Like you have other functions in your body that like that shit like needs to go for that also. Oh God. But yeah, resistance training, good. Slowly reduce cardio. I guess I kind of want to hear her reasons for this.
Strength training, and it tells your body to be more efficient with calories, which, like I said, is not what you want because more efficient means slower metabolism. Don't just like cut it out completely and quit cardio cold turkey because then you will just suddenly gain a bunch of weight back, but just focus on slowly reducing it while increasing your resistance training.
Okay, so I guess what she's saying is like, if all you're doing is cardio, then do less cardio and do more resistance training, which is true. I mean, that's, I guess, good advice, especially if you're like, you know, doing a lot of cardio and not doing resistance training and under eating, apparently. Like, yeah, okay, good. I'm just wondering, like, and I guess, again, this advice is for women. This is not advice for like anybody who like trains regularly is like a man, basically. But yeah, like reduce cardio. Like I'm just thinking to myself, like if you train hard, like you should be doing cardio too. Like you can't really justify not doing it, I guess. But okay, fine. I guess if you're only doing cardio, then yeah, okay, do more resistance training and less cardio. It makes sense.
Number 3 is to slowly increase your caloric intake. You need to send a signal to your body that you are not in a situation where food is not available, so it doesn't have to be super efficient with its calories. And I recommend increasing your calories by 100 to 200 calories every month rather than like every week, because your body can only build muscle at a very slow, specific rate. So increasing...
Wait, I missed that. What did she say? 1 to 2 calories every month? What the fuck?
Increase your caloric intake. You need to send a signal to your body that you are not in a situation where food is not available, so it doesn't have to be super efficient with its calories. And I recommend increasing your calories by 1 to 200 calories every month rather than like every week, because your body can only build muscle at a very slow, specific rate. So increasing your calories by a lot is just going to make you put on more fat than muscle. But if you're resistance training and you're slowly increasing your calories at a rate that your body can use most of those calories to turn it into muscle, then you're not going to gain as much fat. So if you're eating 1,200 calories now, start eating 1,300 calories for a month, and then increase to 1,400, then increase to 1,500, and just do that every month. You'll be good. Number 4 is to fix...
Oh, this is like... If you're like a cute girl who like has a good personality, and like you look the part, people will take your advice and you'll be popular and successful. But like I'm so sorry. Like you're so cute. Like if I ever meet you in real life, like I apologize ahead of time. Like please don't please go out with me, right? Don't hold it against me. But this is so stupid. Oh my God. Increase your calories by 100 calories per month, and you're doing resistance training. Like actually doing resistance training, 100 calories, what, like eat an extra ounce of chicken? What? Oh my God. Yeah, like again, like I said, this comes back to, I guess, underestimating your body's like ability to adapt extremely quickly, and I guess recognize changes in your activity level. Sorry, I need to like plug in my computer. Sorry, my screen darkened and I didn't want my battery to die while I was in the middle of recording this like amazing video. Yeah, so let's take an example human being. Let's say Sally, okay? I guess I'm assuming overweight housewife, because like obviously like if you have a damaged metabolism, you're fat, right? Like that's who this is for, I think. Or is this for underweight people? I'm not really sure. Anyway, Sally, the soccer mom, stops running 5 miles a day. Actually not, like stops, takes off her like step counter, the pedometer, right, that she like clips to her hip so she can do 10,000 steps a day, and it's like, you know what, I'm going to do 5,000 steps a day from now on, and I'm going to go work out in the gym. Okay, starts like working out, and let's say she actually starts like doing resistance training, any kind of resistance training, like even like a girl workout, like really like nothing too serious, okay? And she only increases 100, like what's 100 calories going to do for you? Like what difference is that actually going to make? Like nothing. So it's not enough. And like no mention of like what foods to eat specifically. Like all these people watching this are going to think, well, she said to eat an extra 100 calories, so I can have that, fucking 100 calorie pack Oreo bar that like I bought, from Walmart. That's 100 calories, right? Fit nerdy girl, like she said I could do it. She's hot. Oh God. Yeah, let's just go on.
Fix your relationship with food. A lot of people get themselves into this slow metabolism situation because they, for some reason or another, think that they need to restrict their calories. And one of these reasons might be a lack of education about how to go about losing weight properly. Somehow it got ingrained in our society that you need to eat 1,200 calories to lose weight, which is absolutely ridiculous, and this needs to stop. But a lot of people still believe this, and that's how they end up in these situations. So proper education is key to a good relationship with food and a good understanding of how to fuel your body. That's why I made the last video that I made about educational resources so that you can educate yourself to know how to make yourself as fit and healthy as possible in a healthy way. If you haven't checked out that video, I'll link it up here. Please do go check it out, because I put a lot of effort into getting all those resources together. Number 5 is to set your...
I mean, encouraging people to do more research, like, that'll kind of only take you so far. I mean, I guess that's like on paper, that's good advice. But what I would consider, what I would encourage people to do is like, yeah, do your research, of course, but a little bit, not too much. Do a little bit of research, expose yourself to a new concept, and then actually go test that concept and then notice the results, right? People like this whole 1200 calorie thing, like people will blindly eat 1200 calories and like not pay any attention to the results and get shit results and keep doing it like for years and like not understand why they're getting shit results and like never change anything. Work on your so like it's so stupid. And I didn't know that 1200 calories is like the magic number these days apparently for like whatever, anorexic girls or fat girls or something. But like what makes you think that like that's a magic number for you? Like every girl is the same, has the same body, like has the same lifestyle, like, and 1200 is just the magical number that like fits into everybody's life. So she's right, I guess, about that, right? Like this is, again, why I don't like counting calories. It's so fucking stupid. Like you're gonna like go, first of all, you're not gonna do it right, okay? You're gonna like go and like actually analyze, like if it was even possible to like analyze how many calories you burn in a given day, like assuming all of your days are even the same or even similar enough that you could make a qualified judgment about that. No. And then if you could like actually like define and calculate how many you needed, which is not possible, you're going to actually like follow all of the instructions necessary to like modify and change things like every time you like walk an extra 10 minutes or fucking actually go to the gym or do like a kickboxing class. No. So yeah.
Your body up to function optimally by eating nutrient dense foods. The American diet is horrible. Basically, we overconsume a bunch of stuff that we don't need. We eat way too many calories, we eat way too much sugar, and we severely underconsume a lot of nutrients, which does not make our body function optimally. It makes our bodies function in a really bad way. And when your body is not functioning optimally, it doesn't want to lose weight because it has to focus on other things. So once you started to figure out the first few steps and implement them, cleaning up your diet and making sure you're getting all the nutrients you need will help a lot. Number 6 is working on your relationship.
Good advice. Like actually good advice. Like, okay, so what do we have here? Work on relationship with bodies. This is so fucking stupid. Sorry. There's 8 of these. Okay, so far, focus on getting the nutrients you need. Yes, good, nutrient dense food. Problem is she didn't actually give any examples. So like girls watching this will be like, nutrient dense? That sounds like vegetables. Oh, I should eat vegetables. Like, no. Like why don't you say exactly what that needs? And I understand you're trying to keep the video between like 8 and 10 minutes for YouTube, fine. But like, where's the advice here? Like this statement implies that people need to actually like go research more, which is like another step, which is like, preventing them from actually doing anything. And also focus on resistance training. Like 1 and 5 are good. Increased caloric intake, I believe, is not something that explicitly needs to be done, because when you focus on getting the nutrients you need, like focusing on your calories is just less important overall, because you're going to eat intuitively and eat the proper foods. Like eating intuitively works if you're eating the right foods. If you're not eating the right foods, eating intuitively is like, well, I was eating intuitively, I ate fucking Cheetos and like Oreo cheesecake, and I wanted to keep eating it, so I'm intuitively eating, and then, oh no, I ate too much, right? It's not true, or it's not good. And then I guess let's just hear this one.
With your body and learning how to separate your body from your self-image. Number 7, make sure you're eating enough.
Separate your body from your self-image? No, that's also fucking stupid. Like, your body is like, it's so dumb when people talk about like, I hear this a lot from girls, like, my body this, my body told me this, my body said that. Like they like anthropomorphize their body, turn it into this like separate being, as a way to like disassociate themselves from like taking responsibility for actually like doing anything, like blaming this other thing, my body. No, like your self-image like is your body. Like your body is your self-image. Your body is what you have. That's it. That's all you have. Like your body is you. It's the same thing, like look at yourself. How about this? Once you fucking look at yourself in the mirror more, you would probably have a better idea of like, what your lifestyle is doing to you. Like in my ideal house, like if I ever stop fucking moving around like this and like live somewhere, anywhere, in my house, I'm putting mirrors everywhere, like everywhere, like I want to look at myself all the time, not because like I'm super vain and like I love looking at myself, although I do kind of like I love watching my own videos, but because when you know what you look like, you have actual like real feedback of like what your lifestyle is doing for you, right? If you go like I even now sometimes I'll have periods where like I don't look in the mirror for like a week, and then I'll somehow like be in the bathroom and like catch a glimpse of myself, like, oh my god, like that's what I look like 6 days of beard growth, and like maybe I look really good, like maybe I'm jacked, you know, because I've been like working out super hard. I just haven't checked, you know. But when you check, you're just more in tune with what you're doing and able to change as necessary.
Enough fat and enough protein. And number 8 is to make sure you're getting enough sleep.
So it's not necessarily eat fat and protein. Again, these are like vague guidelines they're misinterpreted extremely easily. And I don't know if she's doing this because she actually doesn't know, or if she's trying to keep the video short. But number 7, eat fat and protein. Number 8, like, what do you mean eat fat and protein? Like, is that a protein bar? Is that protein powder? Is that a chicken sandwich from fucking Carl's Jr.? Is that like, you know, some peanut butter? Like, what is that? Could be anything. Eat fat. Does that mean like I eat raw animal fat from, you know, my butcher? I go buy fat from him and I eat that? Is that like bacon? Is that, you know, Ben and Jerry's fucking ice cream that has a lot of fat? Oh, she said to eat fat, so I should eat fat, right? Oh, just tell people specifically what foods to eat, which is why I say, well, maybe I should say eat raw beef, right? It's more specific than eat raw meat. Eat raw beef. Fuck. Like, eat raw beef, eat raw animal liver, like, eat raw chicken eggs. Like, those are the actual foods you should eat. Do you need to know how many grams of protein and how many grams of fat are in, like, all of those things to count your calories and count your macros and make sure, like, your numbers are like, oh, good job, you have a good number? No, you don't. Like, just eat enough of those until you don't want to eat anymore, and the next day maybe notice like how your athletic performance differs. Is it better? Is it worse? Do you feel like super tired and like deprived? Maybe you should eat more. I mean, if you're eating till you're full, like, you know, maybe you should eat twice in a night or something. Maybe like eat until you're full, wait a few hours, and then if you're hungry again, eat more, right? If you had like a really big workout that day. Maybe if you're tired, like maybe you've been training too often and you're like, what's it called? Not your nerves, your fucking nervous system needs like time to recover. Get sleep, reduce stress. Let's just watch this.
And taking steps to reduce stress. If your metabolism is actually slow, there is no quick fix, but it is fixable. You just have to be patient. I hope this video was helpful and not too confusing. I did make a more in-depth video about cardio versus resistance training and why resistance training is better for fat loss. If you do want a more in-depth explanation about that, I will link that either up there, down in the description, or both. We shall see. Leave a little comment. Let me know what you thought about all this. Give this video a little thumbs up because it helps me out. Subscribe for more videos about health and fitness because that's what I talk about. And I will see you very soon.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, this is the problem with this is why I think fitness is a fucking joke. Like, the fitness industry is ridiculous. Like, it's so not misleading, but like oh god, it doesn't need to be so hard. Like, this video does not need to be made. Like, it's so like, your metabolism is damaged. No, it's not. It takes months to recover. No, it doesn't. There's no quick fix. Yes, there is. Like, but when you say stuff like that, you like garner trust from people, because like, you're like, oh, there's no quick fix. Oh, well, she's not trying to sell me anything. Therefore, I can trust her, right? And like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm telling you there's a fucking quick fix. Like, 48 hours, your metabolism is like back on track if you change your life in the ways that I tell you to do. I'll tell you for free, okay? Done. Go to the gym, do resistance training, and eat fucking like raw animal foods, like, period. Like, how can I make money from that? I wish maybe I should like sell meat, like Frank Tufano, like have my own like meat store. Maybe it's a great idea. But like, this is why I think like I can't like bring myself to like actually participate in the fitness industry beyond like doing these videos, because it's so simple. Like, why are you making it so complicated? Like, none of this needs to be said. Like, I gave you the 2 things you need to do right there. That's it, period. Do those things. Done. Like, everything else, like, go spend your time on something else in life. Like, you want to watch this girl's videos because she's like a cute, like, oh my god, like, I'm like, let me get my grandma's ring and like propose to you right now, like, fine. But is this is advice? I guess it's kind of like entertainment disguised as advice. I'm so sorry, nerdy cute girl or nerdy fit girl. Like I'm so sorry. I don't mean to attack you. Like I understand you have your heart in the right place. You're trying to promote yourself. I don't know. Anyway, if you guys have any other videos or recommendations, let me know. Peace.